this is question 5 for my media evaluation, and the question is, how did you address / attract your audience? So my group made a questionnaire which is made out of 10 questions on SurveyMonkey, and I'm just going to go through them and evaluate them basically. And yeah. So the first question is, are you male or female? So there were, by the results, there are more there's less male participants than female participants, because 37.5% of males participated in this survey, while 62.5% of females did. So in our opening sequence, we want to attract both genders, even though the protagonist and the antagonist are both females. But even though if this is about girls in general, we want it to appeal to boys as well, because it can happen to boys as well as girls. So. Question 2 is, how old are you? We had an option of 16, 17, 18-year-olds, because we sent this email out to our sixth form, and those are the ages within our sixth form. So the most common age was 17, which got 56.25%. With 16-year-olds, we got 31.25%, and 18-year-olds got 12.5%. So yeah, our target audience was teenagers, so that's a good thing. Question 3 is, what type of social media do you mostly use? You had an option of WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and there's an option for other. So by the results, we have WhatsApp and Snapchat were both joined with 43.75%, which is a good thing, because our opening sequence is based on WhatsApp, and during production, that's how we communicated for our group. So Twitter and Instagram got the same as well, with 37.5%, while Facebook trails behind with others with 18.75%. So the most common ones are WhatsApp and Snapchat. So question 4 is, through watching the sequence, what genre do you think this will be? And they had an option of action, thriller, drama, and other. Please specify. So 0% of people said our opening sequence was an action, which is a good thing, because it's not action. Thriller got the highest with 87.50, which is obviously a good thing, because ours is a thriller, it's a psychological thriller. So that's a good thing, people will be able to identify what the sequence of the genre of the sequence is. And drama got 0%, and then other got 12.5%. So obviously other people had some ideas of what else it could have been apart from the options above. Would you watch a full-length movie that centers around the consequence of cyberbullying? 56.25% of people said yes, while 43.75% people said no. So this shows people are willing to watch cyberbullying films, which is a good thing, because that's what our open sequence is about. So obviously it attracts like nearly over half of the people of our survey, so that's a good thing. Question 6 is, would you watch a full-length movie that centers around the consequence of cyberbullying? 56. Oh, I just said that. Oh crap. Question 7. What did you like about the opening sequence? This wasn't a written response, so there was no option, so you could just type what you felt. Like, type your opinion, basically. One person said it was well produced, showing choice by the costume as they fit the characters very well. So we picked a specific costume for the Hood, the stalker, because to portray her role in the film. So we had her in all black, just to show she wasn't good, and yeah. The text popping up on the screen, the black and white was cool, interesting to be in the perspective of the stalker or whatever they were. Music was suspenseful. Someone said nothing, so I didn't like anything. The title looked nice, the actors looked cute, good camera work and edits were good. Someone says they liked how mysterious it was. Someone else said the score worked well with the situation that was going on. I liked the visual style of the black and white. The narrative was easy to understand. So the theming no, sorry, the occurring themes of this, or what people liked, were the neo-noir, the black and white visual style, the score, the music, and the soundtrack in the background. And someone said they liked the camera, like, a few people said they liked the camera shots, which is a good thing. And yeah. So question 8 is, what didn't you like about the opening sequence? And I read through some of them, and this is what some people said. I felt as the narrative wasn't very clear. I didn't understand the context or the plot on how the person was able to text them or why they were following them. It was a bit unclear at the start to follow what was going on. So one of the occurring themes of what they didn't like about the opening sequence was how the narrative wasn't very clear and they didn't really understand what was going on. That's understandable, because I guess you have to know the actual plot. When you're watching it, you have to know what's actually going on before you watch it to understand it. I get that some bits are not really clear, so... Cinna almost ran out into a van. Road safety is important, guys. Oh yeah, we do take the consideration of our actors and their safety seriously, so that won't happen again. The camera shaking. Okay, the camera was a bit shaky at the handheld point, but that's understandable because it was handheld. Like, the camera man didn't have steady hands, so... someone put everything and someone put nothing. So that's good, and yeah, mixed reviews. Question 9 is, what do you think could have made the sequence better? So someone said dialogue. The whole point of the opening sequence is not to have dialogue, because it's not like the stalker and the main character are just going to start talking. The whole point is to not know who the stalker is, so there's no dialogue. I think what would make the sequence better if there was more clarity in the story you were trying to tell. As it was in the last question, there was people saying there was no clarity, so the clarity was down low. So. If Cinna actually did something on the top-up machine, yeah, that's understandable, because all she did was just tap and yeah, left. Nothing. Put the car back in. Sorry, I'm going so close. Put the car back in. JK. Cleaner cinematography movements. It seemed jerky at times. Yeah. I think one thing we learned is just be steady, be calm when you're holding the camera. Better costumes and music. I thought the music was quite good because we had to merge songs together. Costumes are not like... I understand for the hood costumes could be better, but for the main characters, not really, you know. It's more everyday sixth form clothes. So question 10 is, would you recommend this if it was a full-length movie to other people? 73.33% of people said yes, they would recommend it to other people if it was a full-length movie, and 26.67% said no, they wouldn't. So that's good. So, pretty much 3/4 of the people that took this survey. So that's it for my evaluation of question 5.